Hi, I'm Andrew Jenkinson and welcome to the Caravan Industry channel. I'm reviewing a dealer special at Preston Caravans and Motorhomes, just outside of Preston, of course. This is the Kudos range, and this is a 630 FB, a cracking family tourer. Let's go and see what you get for the cash. Well, here we are inside the Kudos. Now, this, as I say, is a really popular dealer special, and they appear on the forecourts all over the UK in the used tourer lots as well. So if you can't or don't need a new one, you'll find one around somewhere. But anyway, we're looking here at a 2022 model, and it's just a shade over 27 grand. Well, it's £27,095. Now I'm going to start off here at the front lounge, because what it is with it being a dealer special, of course, you get upgraded soft furnishings, and of course that is what's happening here. You get the extra quality upholstery that you find up in the Swift Challenger range, etc. And also what they do is they give you USB points, and also in here is an alarm. Now that's down here is your sensor. You've got good access for underneath the lockers, because this has always been a big bugbear of mine. So you've got great access there. So again, it saves not to lift up and disturb everybody if you want something from under there. There's good storage here at the top, deep roof lockers. Of course, you've got your lighting here. There's some LED lighting here, and there's also the lighting actually lights up around the top of the lockers, the integral lighting. Now, one thing I am slightly disappointed at is, while we're on about lighting, is that the lights that they use here are only very small LED lights. Now, I can see why they do it. It's easy to build them in when you're building the van, and it probably saves a little bit of money. But I still think, especially on a dealer special, I would like to see actually corner lights that you can move around and position where you want. Now, okay, that gripe over. What you also get, of course, is fancier blind, a pleated blind, of course, which again gives that upmarket feel. And of course, you've got the nice big soft cushion here. Oh, could do with a bit of a shave, that. And you get a radio, and also you get the Swift control panel just above the door. Now, let's come into the kitchen area, because it's quite good. Oh, before I go, let me just quickly say, this front end you can have as two single beds, or you can make up as a double. And again, it's a case of pulling out the slats from here to make that double bed up, which is no hardship, of course. And again, while we're still here, you've got the pull-out coffee table. And now what they've done, or they've improved. Now, one time when you did this with a Swift, if you pressed down there, the whole thing went up, and it was really annoying. I had a few on test living vans, and it really was, you know, you find your cup of tea getting spilt or whatever. But anyway, that's been improved. So, double bed or two singles, the choice is up to you. If you've got the kids with you, you can have these as two singles for the kids. But let's go to the kitchen and also the central area, and I'll show that central dinette. it's a central kitchen. And what I do like is all this worktop surface here. Now, they haven't fitted an extra flap on here because, to be quite honest, you wouldn't need it. But I also like the fact that, again, you've got your deep lockers over the top here. And also a nicely integrated microwave oven. And it's a good quality one as well. Decent size stainless steel sink. And again, on a deal special, possibly I could have been thought to have had maybe a dual fuel hob, but maybe I'm pushing the boat out a bit too much. You get the standard 3-burner hob and oven combined grill, but you do get spark ignition too. Now again, the lighting is down to little LED bulbs down it, and I've seen them lit up at night, and they're not bad. They do the job quite well. You get this window here, which is quite small, but again, gives you that chance to get a little bit of fresh air in. And also, you have a roof vent above here and a MIDI high keep vent over the front lounge with a sunroof, which I forgot to mention before. Smacked hands. Storage, decent cupboard storage. It's lit, it's strong. The shelving is very strong, and also something. Now I can't open that because the actual press thing had gone missing. I think this has been a show van, to be quite honest. Oh, hang on. Yes, I can. It's on the open position. Anyway, so there you are for your cutlery drawer. There's a little, what's his name in there? Little stainless steel type shelf, you know. Can't explain it. Of course, your tray for your draining. And the latest, oh, sorry about that. And the latest Thetford oven too. Not oven, fridge. It's been a long day. And you get a bit of storage, of course, underneath the oven. Now, also, while we're here, you do get a couple of main sockets on this side here, and you've got your light switches in. I quite like this design. Now, whether 2023 Sprites are going to be much different or not, I don't know. I've got a feeling we might see something, but as soon as I do, I'll report back on that. Now, while we're at it, in this area, we'll look at this side Sindel dinette, because this also has a bunk above that folds out, of course. And again, you've got the old pleated blinds. And something's just dropped off. I think it's all right. It's just a clip-on job, that. I'll put that over there. Probably kids playing with that. Table obviously goes down to make this as a bunk across, a bed across there, your bunk over. And also you've got a plug socket down this bottom end as well. And you've got plenty of blown air outlets because it's got the fantastic Combi Truma heating system, which really will keep this fan nice and warm. I mean, I've had these on test a couple of years ago, and the Combi, I think, is a really, the Truma heater is a really good heating system. More storage above here. Again, fairly decent sturdy shelving. So plenty of place to put the kids' stuff. And of course, there's a bit of storage again underneath the seats in here. Right, I'm going to take you to the back end here, because this back end just actually has got a little bit of a disappointment. I like this fan, and this is based, of course, on the Sprite range, which is just like one of the best. Anyway, it's a benchmark as far as I'm concerned for its price range. But anyway, I'm going to take you through to the back here because there's a fixed double bed. But there's one little thing that just makes it a little bit, just puts it off for me. Right, now, you've got the fixed bed here, and it's not a bad size. Some people say it won't be long enough for them, or wide enough maybe. Inevitably, you always get this cut off here. But you've got great storage underneath, and it's under there as well. You've got the ladders for the bunk and the spare wheel. Let's put that down. Plus, the exclusive to Swift, the excellent Duvet mattresses, which are very, very comfortable. Believe me, I've tried them, and they do give you good support in bed at night, and aid to a nice comfortable sleep. Now you've got some storage above the top here, and you've got some shelving, and of course again you've got lighting, integral lighting around at the top there for evening, and also you have, he's just checking, a spotlight over there. Again, I would like to have seen, especially as a dealer special, 2 individual corner spotlights. And also, now this is sort of mid-afternoon and it feels rather dark. Okay, the sun's gone in a bit, but even so, what I would have liked to have seen is in the ceiling, I'd have liked to have seen at least a mini hike in here, because A, that would have given a little bit more extra ventilation, and also it would get let in a lot more natural light. And as a dealer special, I think that's really should have been put in, because that side window, it's okay, but it's not all that big. Now, while we're still here, I'll show you the wardrobe. Now, this has been a van that's been actually at the show, I can tell, because now just sort of seeing a few things, there's been things that have been pulled around. You get a decent sized wardrobe. Again, you get the status TV aerial, and of course you get the solar panel on the roof as standard kit. So enough room there, nice bit of storage underneath too. I'll just shut that up. And also there's an area here to store your table. Now also on this van you get a barbecue point, you get an exterior main socket, you get ATC. So things that are really, as I say, I've got some upgraded upholstery. So as a dealer special, you know, you do get those nice little extras that you get over the standard Sprite range, which is already good, believe me. Now as we come in here, there's a small hand basin. Well, no, it's not a small hand basin actually, I'll tell a lie. It's a good deep hand basin, is that? And you get your mirror here, and storage beneath, and of course you to tell you're in a Kudos, and some more LED lighting at the top. A shelf here which hasn't got a lip on, and the same here, which again, a small lip on there would have been ideal, especially if you're sort of in a hurry when you're packing up and you leave something on there that's a glass in a bottle or something, which could fall off when you're on tow and could end up making a bit of a mess. Even though you've got loose fitting carpets, because as a caravaner myself, I've never taken my loose fitting carpets up, I always keep them down. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is show you the washroom, because the washroom is more of, how can I put it, as an emergency washroom. It's not a main washroom like you'd find in some tourers. Right, now, as I said, the washroom is not going to be the most luxurious washroom in caravan history, but it's pretty practical. You don't get a window, which again is a bit disappointing. You get a shelf above here, and it's of course fully lined. You get the Thetford cassette loo, and of course you get the camel head shower unit, eco unit, and there's a small light at the top there, and also you get the roof vent, which is good. It's pretty basic. Now, if you're a family, you're on a site with a few facilities, or the site's toilet box are full, and you need a shower, then I think you'll find it's going to be fine. But I don't think I'd like to use it mainly as my main shower. I think I still use the actual site facilities. But on the whole, it's practical. It's big enough, and you know, parents can get changed in there should they wish. Right, let's have a summary on this Kudos dealer special. Well, dealer specials make a great buy in many cases, because to put all these extras on, of course, I've said before, would cost you a lot more over on the standard Sprite. So the Kudos, as I say, has been around for a while, and it's gained quite a popular stance with caravanners who want a reasonably priced tourer for the cash. Now, what do I like? I just like the van anyway, because I'm just a big Sprite fan. So okay, I'll hold up to my hands to that. Yes, I do, but I can also, even though it's like my favourite sibling, I can also say, look, this is the faults as well. And again, as I said, the fault I think really is down that back end. It does feel rather dark down there. And the wash, as I say, the washroom is perfectly fine, but I'd like to have seen a side window in there again. With it being a dealer special, it would have been nice to have had a side window, as I say, to let a bit more light in and better ventilation. Seating, everything is comfortable. It feels quite upmarket, and also if you can hear any creaking, that's a sign outside that's attached to the drawbar of the van, and it's quite windy, so it is making a noise as it moves around on the drawbar. So that's what that noise is. It's not my stomach churning. But no, going back to this, there's lots of storage for a family. I think it's a good tourer. It hasn't got fixed bunks, obviously, but I think a lot of families will like it, where couples have got their own area down the bottom end there. You know, mum and dad can be down there. the kids can be in the middle here. And you know, this is a 6 berth. Lots of people use it as a 4/5 berth, but it's great to know that you can sleep 6 should your kids want their friends to come, which isn't always a good idea, believe me. But anyway, that's it. That's the roundup of the Kudos 630 FB. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you like them. Please don't forget to press the thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.